The young girl opened the package, which was so badly done up that the contents came into view at once. She gave a little cry of joy. She found a small rat trap, and in it lay three wrinkled 10 knorr notes. But that was not all. In the rat trap lay also a letter written in large jagged characters. Honor and noble miss, since you have been so nice to me all day long, as if I was a captain, I want to be nice to you in return, as if I was a real captain. For I do not want you to be embarrassed at this Christmas season by a thief. You can give back the money to the old man of the roadside who has the money pouch hanging on the window frame as a bait for poor wanderers.
Continue. I think there was some network issue.
Honor and noble miss, since you have been so nice to me all day long, as if I was a captain, I want to be nice to you in return, as if I was a real captain, for I do not want you to be embarrassed at this Christmas season by a thief. But you can give back the money to the old man on the roadside, who has the money pouch hanging on the window frame as a bait for poor wanderers. The rat trap is a Christmas present from a rat to who, uh, to who would have been caught in this world's rat trap if he had not been raised to captain, because in that way he got power to clear himself, written with friendship and high regard, Captain von Stalhill.
Now, I think that is the most unexpected ending of the story, right? It's really a major turning, we would say, because from the beginning till this point, we know that this man who was a peddler, he was a wanderer, he was a vagabond, he was just more or less of a thief or a beggar, right? That was not expected from this man. He was brought into the house, no doubt, because the Iron Master had mistaken him to be his own acquaintance, right? His old captain friend, though he was not. He was simply just a beggar and a thief. But when he was mistaken to be his old acquaintance, he was brought home. Edla, the Iron Master's daughter, had somehow pursued him to come to their house for the Christmas and to celebrate Christmas together. He also agreed to come to their house. He could not say no, he could not deny to the young lady who was so kind and so generous towards him, right? That generosity has changed, has brought a major change in this man. Even when the father and the daughter came to know that this man was not their acquaintance, right? Somewhere we find the Iron Master felt cheated because the man didn't even at any point told them that he was not Captain Bonestale. So the Iron Master felt cheated and he wanted to hand him over to the police, right? But it was Edla who stopped him. It was Edla, his daughter, who wanted to bring the rat trap seller to their house because she was the one who had promised him to give a good Christmas that year. So, and she was very excited to do everything best for that man on the Christmas day, right? So she told her father to give him a shelter for night, to let him have a sound sleep because he was a wanderer. He kept on roaming. He was a homeless man. He had no home, so he was running from one street to another every day, right? So she was really disturbed and she wanted to give him shelter and a good treatment, a good hospitality. She was very warm towards him. She gave him a lot of, a treatment just like a guest is given in the house. He was offered good food, a sound sleep he had. He had never ever celebrated the Christmas in a manner in which he celebrated that particular day. So because of that treatment which he got, the treatment which he got was just like a treatment that would have been given to a captain, though the both of them, they knew very well that he was not a captain, right? This treatment had changed him to an extent that he left, rather than taking or stealing anything from their house when they were not at home, Rather, he left a packet for Edla Masson. When Edla opened up the packet, she screamed because there was a rat trap in the packet. That was something very strange. How could anybody give somebody a rat trap as a gift, right? But in that rat trap, there were 10 3 notes of 10 canors, 3 notes were lying there. They were crushed, but these notes were the notes which he had stolen from the old crofter's house. So there was a letter along with that, and the letter simply said that please return this money to the old crofter. This is the best gift I can give it to you. And at the same time, the peddler thanked his host who had taken good care of him as and had treated him like a real captain. Giving a beggar or a thief a treatment of a captain, being so hospitable towards him, that was a big deal. And that too, when you know that the person is not a captain. When they were doing it by mistake, it was a different thing because they thought that he was his old acquaintance. But then when it was clear to them, still Edla continued doing it. That was a big thing which changed his heart, right? So he said that it was she who let him free from the rat trap by raising his status from that of a mere peddler to that of a captain. So because she gave that captain treatment to him, so that he realized that he should not bring any bad name to her also. And if she had given him the treatment of a captain, he should actually behave like a real captain. So he left back that rat trap with this letter, thanking Edla, telling her that you have changed me, your nice behavior has changed me, and returning that 30 Kannauр note, because again the same thought came to mind that that was a rat trap for him. That was a trap for him, and this money was a bait for him. Now, here also coming to their house was like a bait for them. The luxuries, the riches, the comforts, good food, sound sleep, shelter, that was bait for him. So again, he was caught in that trap. Now he got the chance to break the trap and move out. So he left the money back, asked her to return it back to the crofter, and saying, expressing her gratitude for the young lady, he left the house and he undersigned the letter, not as the peddler or the rat trap seller or the thief, but as Captain Von Stale, because he was given the treatment like a captain, so he behaved like a decent captain, and he left the money back, thanking the young lady. Here we end up the story. I think it's clear to everybody. Anybody wants to question anything? Because